Evening, all of you again, and with a Om reciting 3 times, we'll start today's class. Now, close your eyes, sit straight, take a deep, long breath, start. Om, 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So, today, from research aptitude syllabus, we will discuss types of research. This is the topic for today's class. As we have already discussed about research syllabus yesterday, so today I directly start with the type of research. I hope you have all read yesterday class topics. So, do you know what is research types of research? Anybody can share about what you know about type of research? Anyone can say something about it? No, nobody is coming. Fine. See, types of research. You can say that there are different approaches of research, right? So, first, we will compare it side by side. There are 8 to 9 type of research types which we will compare side by side, right? First, we will discuss about descriptive and analytical research. First, understand descriptive research. It answers questions such as what is or what was. That is, describe the problem. In descriptive research, we are learning descriptive research from the topic of type of research. Second thing, it includes survey and fact findings, inquiries with adequate interpretation, right? uh, in comparison of descriptive analytical research, what says in this researcher use facts to explain why it has occurred or how it occurred, right? So what is the basic difference in between descriptive research and analytical research? See, yesterday I have already told you, only emphasize yourself on the words mentioned here, like what descriptive, analytical. These words you have to learn and memorize it. In this way, you can means go through in a research topic. If you will not remember this word, it will be very difficult to all of you to understand the subject research, because it is very confusing. If you watch different videos on YouTube, you will get several videos on this topic and they will explain from their examples. So if you watch 2 3 videos, you will get confused. So need not to get confused, just remember these words and understand what this is. So descriptive research, it answers questions such as what is or what was. That describe the problem, right? In analytical, what it says in this researcher use facts to explain why it has occurred or how it occurred. Next, it includes survey and fact. What includes survey? Descriptive research includes survey and fact finding inquiries with adequate interpretation, right? And the example of descriptive research is analyzing the trend of percentage of cured person from sinus through jalneti. In comparison of descriptive, as I have already mentioned that researcher use facts to explain why it has occurred, how it occurred. it attempts to make critical evolution of the material, right? It attempts to make critical evolution of the material. Here in this analytical research example is analyzing the reason behind the cure from jalnetis, right? So in descriptive, what we analyze the trend of percent of cured persons from sinus through jalneti. And here in analytical research, what we analyze the reason, right? We analyze the reason. And here is the what in descriptive research, what we see, what is, what was, right? Now the second, we will compare between fundamental research and applied research. So in this type of research, fundamental research, this is also called basic research, basic research, and pure research. The other name of this fundamental research is basic and pure research. It makes addition to existing knowledge. Whatever is there, whatever the knowledge is exist, it is an addition in it, right? What fundamental research do? It adds something in existing knowledge. It is used to discover new things or any invention. It is extensive in nature, right? And in comparison of this fundamental research, there is a applied research. It is used to find out solution to existing problems, right? It is used in applications. It is intensive in nature, right? So if like we have arranged this type of research in a such a way that they are opposite to each other. So what you have to do here, just memorize the name fundamental research and applied research. Fundamental research other names are basic and pure. What fundamental research do? It makes addition to existing knowledge. It is used to discover new things, right? Or any invention. It is extensive in nature. Whereas applied research, it is used to find out solution to existing problems. Remember these lines. It is used in application. It is intensive in nature. So we have completed 4 type of research. First was descriptive research, and in comparison of descriptive, we have learned about analytical research, where descriptive research says about what is and means answer a question, what is and what was, and basically it describes the problem. And analytical research, it in analytical research, researcher use fact to explain why it has occurred or how it occurred, right? And in descriptive, what researcher do, it includes survey and fact finding inquiry with adequate interpretation, right? And where in analytical research, it attempt to make critical evolution of the material, right? And the example I have already explained. Next slide. In the next slide, we have learned about fundamental research, right? And the name of the fundamental, basic and pure, and applied research, where what fundamental research is do, it makes addition to existing knowledge, and in applied research, it gives the solution to the existing problem. And it is used to discover new things. Fundamental research is used to discover new things or invention, where the applied is used in application. And it is representing its name. Applied means application, right? And it is extensive in nature and it is intensive in nature. Now, in the third slide, we will discuss about deductive research and inductive research, right? So deductive research, what says? It is also termed as top down or general to specific. In your examination, examiner may ask you which research is the top down research. So you just need to memorize these words, right? So in deductive research, it is also termed as top down or general to specific research. In this in this deductive research, theory is tested with the help of available information, right? It begins with hypothesis, means deductive research means that the information is already available. What you need to do, means theory is already there, and you have to test it, right? And in inductive research, it is termed as bottom up, right? Here in deductive, it is top down, and its opposite is inductive research. Here is termed as is bottom up approach, right? In this, theories are formulated, new ideas are explored, and it begins with research questions, right? These two type of research are just opposite to each other. Here in the picture, you can see that deductive approach and inductive approach. So inductive approach is going bottom to up, and in deductive research, it is going top to bottom. What we do in deductive, first theory is there, then what we will do in this type of research, we create hypothesis from theory, right? And after creation of hypothesis, we observed the variables, and finally we get the confirmation, right? And in inductive research, what we do, first we observe the things or the problem or the situation or condition, then we design a pattern, right? We form a pattern, and after pattern, we basically most of the research is inductive in nature, and we tentatively think that tentatively make a hypothesis, and after making hypothesis, we finally go for the research design and research process, and after completion of the research, what we get a theory, right? So this is the deductive research and inductive research types. Now there is another type. It is called structured research and unstructured research, right? In a structured research, everything that is a part of research is predetermined, such as objective design, sample, and questions. Structured research means everything is decided. In steps of research, we will discuss about how to decide problem, how to decide literature, how to prepare literature review. After literature review, how to prepare a hypothesis. After hypothesis, you will design a research methodology. Means how will you conduct your research. So for conducting of that research, you need to prepare a design, right? And there are a lot of design for a research. On a particular design, you will collect your sample data, and you will analyze it. So this is a step and a process. As we have learned, research is just systematic. So we have already learned it in a objective, that research is a systematic process. So structured means systematic. It is more appropriate to determine the extent of problem, and it is used in quantitative research, right? It is used in quantitative research. So learn these three points. These 3 points are important because question can come from these points. They can ask you that structured research is a means quantitative research where the quantitative research is used. So they can give you the option structured research or structured research, fundamental research. Any 4 options can come there, right? So this is the structured research, where we have learned that it is a systematic. Now unstructured research, In this unstructured research, flexibility is allowed, okay, because it is not predetermined. Here what we have learned, that structured research is predetermined, and unstructured research is not predetermined. For formulating research, it is more appropriate to explore the nature of problem, right? Unstructured research type is used to explore the nature of problem, and it is used in qualitative research. It is used in qualitative research. See, what is quantitative research and what is qualitative research? In a quantitative research, we use the numbers, facts, and in qualitative research we use the what we say, guna. The guna in Hindi we called it guna, adverbs, adjectives, that we use in qualitative research. So this is the basic comparison between structured and unstructured research. So we have learned three. First is fundamental applied, second is deductive and inductive, and third slide says structured and unstructured. Now what this slide says about qualitative research and quantitative research. See, what is qualitative research? It is inductive in nature and deals with the phenomenon's quality, right? And in this, what we use, sample size is small, and it tells about why. What it tells, why. And in quantitative research, it is deductive in nature and deal with the phenomenon's quantity, right? Qualitative research deal with the phenomenon's quality, and quantitative research deal with the quantity of a phenomena, right? In this, sample size is larger, and in it tells about how much and how many, right? How much and how many means that mathematical figures is comes here, and it tells about why. What qualitative research tell, why. Type of research. The fourth slides, sorry, we have completed fourth slide. This is fifth slide. So another type of research is innovative and incremental. So what innovative research deal with the innovation of a new ideas, right? New technology or a new technique to solve a problem. And example of this innovative research is research for coronavirus vaccine. So in innovative research, by its name itself representing that it is a innovation. And in incremental research, it is an improvement or extension of something occurs on existing thing, right? Improvement or extension of something occurs on existing thing, like some devices are already made, and some advancement or some additional thing happening with it, that is called incremental research. So example is research conducted by a company to improve the product. This is incremental. Many companies are there, they use this type of research for their product. Ninth slide says about ex post facto research and historical research. There is no comparison in that. Ex post facto study or after the fact research is category of research design in which the investigation start after the fact has occurred without interference from the researchers. This is called ex post facto research. And in historical research, what says, it is similar to ex post facto research and usually focuses on the historical aspect of an issue. So need not to think very much about this. What you need to do here to learn type of research: first, read it properly, compare it properly, and when a question will come from a descriptive research, they will ask you about what is for the descriptive research. So in option they will give you, it is used to so give a solution, what is and what was. it describe the problems. They will give you this words in your options, right? And they will ask you questions by manipulating questions here and there. So learn it properly, read it properly, and memorize these words. This is the only way to learn this research aptitude. Here in fundamental research, what we you have to learn this word. What it does basically, it makes addition to existing knowledge, and it is used to discover new thing or any invention, and it is extensive in nature, and basic and pure is the another name of the fundamental research. And in comparison of fundamental, there is a applied research. It is used to find out solution to existing problems. It is used in application, and it is intensive in nature. Another one is deductive and inductive research. So deductive, it is termed as top down or general to specific, and inductive is bottom up approach, right? Theory is tested with the help of available information in deductive research, and theories formulated or new ideas explored in inductive research. It begins with hypothesis, means the hypothesis is already there in deductive research, and after on the theories, it means theory is already there, hypothesis is already there, and then observation happens on this deductive research approach, and after that the confirmation happened, right? And in inductive research, it begins with the research questions. When first of all, you think about the problem, you decide a question, research question, and then you do your research in this approach. Then we have learned structured research and unstructured research. It is very difficult to pronounce. Everything that is part of research is predetermined. In a structured research, emphasize on this word, like you should keep in mind that structured means predetermined, such as objective is there, design is there, sample has already there, questions are there, right? And unstructured research, it is very flexible because it is not predetermined for formulating research, right? In a structured research, more appropriate to determine the extent of problem, and more appropriate to explore the nature of the problem, right? Nature of the problem. It is used in quantitative research, it is used in qualitative research. After that, qualitative research and quantitative research. In qualitative research, it is inductive in nature and deals with phenomenon's quality. And in quantitative research, it is deductive in nature and deals with the phenomenon's quantity. It is very simple. In this, sample size is small. They can ask you in which research sample size is small. In which research sample size is small. So they will give you option that qualitative, quantitative, and they can ask you from that pattern, right? Or in quantitative research, in this sample size is larger, and it tells about why, and it tells about how much. Innovative and incremental, as we have learned in this type of research, innovative means where we are inventing something, we are it is used to new solve a problem in new techniques, like research of a coronavirus vaccine is the good example for that. And incremental is to is the in existing product, we are adding something to it, or improving any product, that is incremental research. Ex post facto research is after the fact research is category, or means ex post facto study ko hi means the different we can understand it through after the fact. Research is a category of a research design in which the investigation start after the fact has occurred. Means ex post facto research, by its name we can understand that the fact is already done, and without any means after that the investigation is started. And historicals means it is similar to x means that the fact has already done in history, and after that we are going through historical aspect of issue. So this is basically a historical research. Means if Mughal has come means the example is Mughals have built a mosque on the temple, and now ASI is going like Gyanvapi is is a current topic. So ASI is there to survey it, where is there any mosque or a temple on the structure. So this is basically a historical research. They will research about it, what was the design, what is the structure, what is the layout, the design over there, and they will prepare a plan, and after that they will give the research to the court. So on the fact what they have discovered over there, search over there, from that research the decision will come. So this is what historical research. Now I would like to give you some questions from this types of research. So answer it. Now first question is, what type of research focuses on describing a problem and answering question like what is or what was? So answer it.
A.
Descriptive, sir.
Oh, sorry,
Giri.
descriptive. Yeah. B.
Descriptive. E.
Descriptive. Which research approach aims to explain why a phenomenon has occurred, how it occurred?
Analytical.
A.
B.
Huh?
Analytical.
B. Analytic.
Analytical. In which type of research is the theory tested using available information? Theory tested using available information. Can you see?
So deductive, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the primary characteristic of empirical research? Acha, empirical has missed out.
Oh, yes.
Empirical research is basically yesterday we have I have explained the empirical means whatever you have experienced personally, individually, and you are doing research on that. That is empirical. So
Okay.
it deals with the relies on a experience or observation alone. Which type of research involves improving or extending an existing concept of product?
Sir, incremental.
Right. It is incremental. So I think this is the today's class. I would like to finish it early, and from tomorrow we'll do it with a more information. We'll discuss about more syllabus. If you have any question, you can ask.
So can you please share this document in the group also, please, so that we can read?
I have shared it with Rahul sir, and
Okay, he
the
will.
team
Okay.
with the team of MDYA. They will definitely share it with you.
Okay.
Right. So can we close today's session?
Sure, sir.
Okay. We'll close with the Kaleshwari ji's Kaleshwari ji, we have closing today's session early because we have completed the today's topic, and now we are closing this session. So please join tomorrow.